You're fine, damn you! Alright, call in the snowplows, we got another murder pile to clean up. How's it going, guys? My name's Graeme, and welcome to the brand new physics game, Carried Away. It's kind of like a bridge constructing game, but instead you're doing ski lifts. I haven't played a lot of bridge constructing games, but I know some people who are really super into them. Seems to be a lot of my engineering friends. I do think it's a fun genre. I mostly just like physics things in general, so I'm still interested in checking this out. I think I'll go with the campaign mode. Thank you, Huge Calf Studios, for sending me the key, by the way. That's pretty great. I'll work my way through the tutorials here. I'll probably edit it super heavily, and then I'll chime back in during the actual stuff. This guy's apprentice died. Did he die riding on a chairlift that he built? Oh, this is pretty cool that you can, like, actually look around the full 3D scope of everything. You've already made it further than his last apprentice? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that that guy died. Oh shit, on the last one it already had a tower in place. This time I have to build my tower to put the wheels on. The force indicator. So it gives you a sense of how well this thing is actually supporting everything. Oh man, that's cool. You can toggle it on and off, so it highlights the areas that have the most force applied to them. So the outside here is receiving a lot of force, and then the supports are kind of taking not as much, helping distribute it. Cool. Tower doesn't look right. That looks fine to me. But again, not an engineer. That's the first time I had to build a tower from scratch. This one was like repairing a tower. This one was from entirely my own design, but I had to do that in order to get over top of that tree. It looks like it'll be fine. Now I'm dealing with a ski instructor rather than a construction guy, so maybe this game isn't all about ski lifts. Oh, do I actually get to ski? Jump too early or too late, and you're gonna have a bad time. Crouch down and stand up before the rock to clear it. So you gotta crouch down below here and jump. He's still gonna cross the finish line. Does that still count? That still counts. If I turn on a replay, can I interact with it and like move around it? Oh, but that's funny. You can like extract a GIF of this if you had something really funny to show. So you could chop it down like, and then they even have like a way to save it in a Discord and everything that you can go share it on. That's really great way to like promote a community around a game. That's pretty cool. Sometimes there's objectives, like this time I got to collect this star. Hopefully he hits the star without hitting the tree, otherwise we might knock this guy off. Hey, he did dink the tree a little bit. Oh, yeah, more than I thought that he did. That totally rocked him off. Come on, guys, you're barely grazing the tree. It should be fine. Just have their stupid limp arms floating around there. Wow, his legs are really bent back. I was going to say send out the stretchers, but I think send out the body bags. That guy's back and neck are definitely snapped in half. Now it's just as simple as like raising this a little bit, right? Oh, he's fine now. Yeah, it just had to be those few centimeters higher. He's fine. Build a jump to help the skiers down the mountain. That's cool that it's not always a ski lift thing. There's all sorts of different ways that it incorporates ski related tasks. You can build jumps just about anywhere. That's gonna be fun to mess around with. That looks just lovely, doesn't it? Can I control this guy? I think I can control his, like, standing and everything. Oh, shit. That guy actually... That was a hell of a jump he made. I think some of that credit goes to me. I was getting him to do his crouch and stand and help him clear that. No, redo. I just want to redo. Ah, here, this is what the guy's saying. Save your money, make the jump not as big, and make them crouch and jump. You can change the skiers and everything. The right combination of skiing poses will make the skier perform backflips and front flips. Alright, well, I'm down to mess around with that. And, whoa, yeah, perfect. No one look at what happened on the other end of that. He nailed it. Oh, I gotta change skiers here. Lean and jump. Yeah, that was, oh, he nailed it. It was perfect. What was the achievement that I just got? You have caused the unfortunate demise of 5 innocent riders. I think it looked like they landed it. I think they were fine. The logs are big, expensive, but nice and sturdy. Rope is strong and cheap. It is good at holding tension, but useless in compression. Great in some situations. This is officially looking too complicated for me. There's no way that's enough. This one's just being held up by gravity and a rope. This one, nothing's holding this one. This one's just gonna fall, right? There's nothing stopping it from falling back this way. I think this guy's fucking with me. I think these skiers are all gonna die on this thing. There's no way that makes sense, does it? This one makes sense because gravity's holding it down. You can see that there's like that slack in the line. I have no idea why this one works as well as it does. Whoa! They actually go up to the top of the lift and then actually ski. It is the same people. You don't get to see them run around there the side, but it was the same guy who teleported back around. Tutorial complete. Now we got the Rookie Mountains, the Alps, the Sunshine Peaks. I don't have a lot of faith in myself right now either. I feel like I gotta be careful to not spend too much money. And this looks like the most boringest thing of all time. That's the worst. There's hardly even like an incline. I'm transporting these skiers like 8 feet vertically. Oh, come on, guys. Put down the bar. That's your fault. I take no fault for you falling off the lift there. She did it just fine. She almost ate shit right at the end there. That's absolutely your fault once again. They did it fine. I'm gonna need you to come back around and get back on the lift and show everyone how it's done. They actually do come back around. Let's speed that up to see if they can do it again. Or if they're gonna botch it just like their friends. You're fine. You're fine. Damn you. Alright, calling the snowplows. We got another murder pile to clean up. There, I raised it like a fraction of a foot. Now everything's fine. Now everyone's happy with it. Beat the level without any breakages. Within the specified budget, which I didn't see anywhere. Get all the required riders past the finish line and complete the level without killing any riders. I love that that's an achievement because it's such a common thing to kill riders when constructing a ski site, a ski mountain. See, now here's where I'm in trouble. Here's where things are about to get tricky. $3 grand. $3 grand to work with. What did I have on the last level? I hardly spent anything. See, there's not any real support right there. I think I may have done that wrong. Well, I want to stay under budget if I can, so I'm just gonna slap some shit together and see if this is any good. See what everyone thinks of that. Wrap it up around there a few times. Go back around. Why not? The rope is cheap. The rope hardly costs this thing. Oh, this is just gonna be perfect, isn't it? That's fantastic. That worked out exactly like I thought it would. Are you enjoying your stay at Mount Graeme? At Mount Catastrophic Failure? Reset the rope. That was looking a little ugly. What happens if you just do one wraparound like that, though? Is that enough to break things? It seems like it would screw things up a little bit. No, it's just gonna make this guy do a little loop-de-loop, and that'll just be fun for him, right? Just provide a little extra fun. Please don't rocket him off the edge. See, these characters were smart enough to put the ropes down. This guy's still gonna make it. You can still do it. Yes. Oh, man. Oh, shit. The objective was to get 3 people across, though. That was incredible. I can't believe that guy still made it. He's gonna get back on. There's still people getting back on this thing. It still makes them do the little loop. Holy shit. Oh, there's that tree there. I thought there was a chance you could still make it. Fuck. Alright, just make it go regular. But even so, I think there's still too much pressure building up around here. Maybe not. Maybe it was just the physics of like the bobbing and jerking of flipping that guy around the bar that was making there be too much pressure there. Fuck, that was good. I'm like $1 grand under budget. These guys must love me. Sure, I kill a few dozen people while I fiddle around with things and make sure I get the contract more or less right, but they shouldn't be worried about that. That's fine. This one's letting me build a jump. Where would I need a jump here? Well, this one seems like it'll be nice and simple, right? I'll just jack up the speed and... Well, he stuck the landing at least. I thought that one was gonna be fine. What the hell did I do wrong on that guy? We can go to slow-mo. Oh, well, yeah, I should have realized that was never gonna be enough support there. Just watching that all fall apart's pretty great. Oh, it even shows you what the failure point was. That's awesome. I mean, if I just slap another triangle on there, is that all you need from me? Does that make things steady all of a sudden? Yeah, I don't understand engineering at all. I was told to just slap triangles onto things endlessly. Endless amounts of braces. There. Are you happy now? This seems excessive. Something, if it doesn't fail, it's still gonna be stupid at least. Oh, someone fell off the edge there. I didn't even see what happened to them. Oh, I killed a couple people. Why does that happen? That every now and again someone dies. I don't kill them all, but I still managed to knock a few of them out. You should build a bridge when you don't have enough speed to jump over a gap. I vote we just build a jump. That should be enough time for him to build up the necessary speed, right? Nailed it. That's perfect. And he's just trying to get through that finish line that's right there. Oh, I'm sure he'll be able to pull it off. Just make sure you get a nice squat at the beginning there, and then you'll be fine. And then straighten your legs. Okay, that wasn't a good enough squat. You need to squat just the tiniest bit more. Get a little bit of a lean in there. You son of a bitch, that was your fault. You're clearing this gap by jumping it. I'm not just building a way across for you. That's the cheater way. That's no fun. There's no danger involved there. Didn't see what the budget was on this one. 8 hundo, hey? Oh, we're doing fine. Keep slapping random ass supports on there. You know what they say in engineering school. You might, I don't. Something about never having enough support. I'm sure that's some sort of common motto. Maybe something about budget is stupid and just do your job. Just put as much on there as you possibly can and it'll work out just fine. Get the speed up, damn you. I'm gonna make you lean so far back so you get a nice little reset and then we're leaning you in. Ah! Alright. We gotta get a lean and a crouch right from the very beginning if we want to get up enough speed for this. My bridge is perfect. This is very much your fault. A little too steep. Maybe budget's getting tight. I'm not redoing all this stuff. We're past the design phase. We're on to execution. You just gotta get enough speed. Okay. Alright, playing that at 2 times speed made it a little hard to coordinate properly. That was my downfall, surely. And make it over. Oh! At least he made it over the bridge. I mean, jump. He made it over the jump. But if we're not gonna do it my way, then I'm not gonna do it your way. No supports. Just bridge. That was a pretty damn good jump. He might have made it further doing that than on the jumps that I actually was building. Here's my budget bridge construction. Oh, if only I could fit one more support there. Then I'm certain it'll be okay. This is gonna work. Oh, maybe it's not gonna work. I only have to get one guy across this. Oh, we're doing it. We're pulling this off. I'm not rebuilding this bridge again. This is probably why I don't play these style of games very often, is because I dick around with them too hard. It was fine that time. 50%, give it a pass. So you see that? We are under half of our budget. Oh, I can hop around here a little bit. Let's try It's a Drag. Hop all the way to level 11. This is a drag lift level, great for covering short distances without too many obstacles in the way. Skiers will let go if they are lifted off the ground. Make sure their skis are touching the snow at all times. This seems simple. I get the impression that I'm underthinking it. Is that it? Is that all I need? Let's keep that just the tiniest bit lower even. My under system is suddenly applicable. I feel like he might lift off the ground a little bit right around this general area, but I gotta make sure he gets that star, right? Oh, he's gonna make it. Oh, well, the drag lifts were cool. I like doing that. Those are much simpler. Pride Rock. The hell mountains look like this? It's not a thing. If I learned anything from that tutorial, it's that ropes can do pretty well anything. This shit's gonna blow people's minds. I think this is genius. I think I figured out this level. It's gonna be first try. Oh, I see one little error here. They're gonna clip their legs on that picnic table if I don't move that. Now it'll be perfect. How could it fail? Perfect. Just as was intended. Please get on the lift. Oh no, that person's going backwards. They just... What happened to them? They just went off into the abyss. How did that happen? That wasn't my fault at all. I take no blame. What if I just throw these supports on the ground here so that when this tries to tip over, it can't? Nope, those went in completely different depths. Can't really build anything on here and anchor it properly. What I can do is add more rope. Son of a bitch. I like my attention to be on this area to witness the failure, to see exactly what went wrong. See, I don't understand what went wrong there. That seems normal to me. I'm gonna have a loose little dangly bit here. I'm going back to one of my old plans. If I just get this to dangle here a little bit, I'm sure it can loop around there just fine. I'll figure out that upper part a little later. First, I gotta make sure this part works. Clearly now, everything will be in perfect working order. Not quite how I originally envisioned it. I'm sure if I connect these, I'm trying to stay under budget, but I'm sure if I connect those, everything will work just fine. The sounds of it just ripping itself to shreds are pretty awesome. Alright, get a nice sturdy stand down below there, and then everything should be able to hold itself up. I just want to get someone moving up this thing a little bit to see what happens to them. This part was too weak, replace it with a log. Then it'll be sturdy and it'll be fine. Why do I even build anything out of planks? Everything's fine here. Oh, you stupid picnic table, I forgot about you. Now that should be high enough. They'll clear it this time. Let's ramp up the speed a little bit, because now I know that I've got a success on my hands. Telling you, should just build everything with logs. Now there's not a weak point in the entire thing. Not a single weak point. All the weak points are everything that's not logs. Everything just be logs now. How about that? If I just slap enough logs on there, then the whole thing ought to be just fine. Now, if this doesn't work, then the level is just unbeatable. That's my only conclusion, is that it can't be done. Unbeatable. The level's unbeatable. There's nothing wrong with the current setup. I guess if you have to be so picky about it. There, is everyone happy? Full speed, because I'm sure it'll be just perfect. What's wrong with you down there? Nope, none of that is my fault. It is set up perfectly at this point. This guy did it. You guys, all of you who are falling all over here, you're the rejects. This was the most expensive ski lift ever built. If it's falling apart, if you're falling off of it, if things are going wrong, that's user error. I have done nothing but provide you with a pleasant, wonderful skiing experience. Nothing but the state-of-art technology coming from a genius engineering mind. I'm not at fault here. I'm going to casually just see myself out of here. Leave this mountain behind, wash my hands of this, wasn't my fault. It was just one of those things. Completely unavoidable. Well, if you guys like messing around with like bridge construction type games, things like that, this would be a great game for you. I like messing around with it too. I just get kind of bored with it easily and then start trying to just mess around with the physics more so than beating the levels. That's not to say the game is boring, it's just how I tend to approach this style of game. If you like to actually challenge yourself and try to actually beat the levels, then this is absolutely a great option for you. You guys can check it out. It will have come out just today. I'll have a link to it down below, carried away over on Steam. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.